Continuing on with our part, we now want to flip the surface cut so we can look at the other side. So I'm going to select the surface cut, I'm going to edit the feature, I'm going to flip the cut direction and say OK. I'm interested in this. So again, I might want to move this in a bit more. This, I'm not sure about the strength of it or how it will work. And the other option I want to consider is that this has to snap in. So how do I make it snap in? I've gone ahead and I've redesigned or edited the cut feature, as you can see here. And now I want to make it so this can snap into the other part. I'm going to stop my section view. I'm just going to rotate around. I'm going to create a plane on this edge. So I'm going to select these two edges. Go to Reference Geometry Plane. And I have my fully defined plane. So I'm going to say OK. I'm going to look normal to that plane. I'll flip the normal or the view. So I see here, and what I want to do is I want to put a simple extrude cut in here that'll allow this to flex and hopefully snap together. So I'm going to go to the Features tab. I'm going to tell in this plane create an extrude cut, and I'll just do a simple rectangular sketch. Push Escape, and now again I would like this on center of the slot, so I'm going to come back here and I'm going to convert some entities. I'll just convert this arc and this arc, and I'll right click to accept those, and I'll change them to construction geometry. Again, I'll change this one to construction geometry. So now I have their center lines, which will allow me to add a center line between their center points. And that's fully defined. I'm going to right click and select the midpoint of that. I'm going to hold Control, select the center of my rectangle, and make those coincident. So now this will determine how wide my slot will be. I'm going to make it 1/16. And again, I just want it to go all the way through the part. So this dimension isn't very critical. I'll make it 1. If I'm not happy with it, I'll change it later. My sketch is fully defined. I'm going to rotate around a bit. Exit the sketch. Cut's going the wrong direction, so I'll flip it. And as my end condition, I'm just going to choose a vertex. I'm going to look right here. Should be plenty deep enough. I'll right click to accept that. And now I have a feature that should allow it to flex so that it can snap in. And before I finish this, I want to put a fillet here to manage the stress as this bends. It should only bend once to assemble, but the fillet will help. So I'm going to go to Fillet. I'm going to create a full round fillet here, and I'll do the same on the other side. Select this face, right click, select this face, right click, reorient, select this face, right click, and I have my full round fillets. Now I have something I can 3D print and see if it'll snap together once and never be disassembled.